Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I am sharing my crazy clean with me video. I have no rhyme or rhythm to how I clean. I just kind of go, but today I'm gonna try and have some kind of, I don't know, schedule to this, I guess. So we'll see how we get on. So I am starting in my daughter's bedroom. Usually I'll start in my bathroom, but I'm not today because we're doing some work in the bathroom, so I can't really clean that. So hooray for me, one less room to clean. So this is my daughter's bedroom. I'm not changing any sheets because I did them a couple of days ago, so the sheets stay the same. So I'm just making her bed, and then I will clean up around the room and tidy up. In my daughter's bedroom, I always have a wreath diffuser, and I just use rubbing alcohol and essential oil and an empty wreath diffuser bottle. She loves rose oil, so that's what we use, and you just fill up the bottle with the rubbing alcohol and about 10 drops of the essential oils. I was cleaning the windows thinking, oh, cleaning is going so well, until I opened it. Look at that. How crazy is that? I thought I'd already done this for spring, but I hadn't. So it's just adding extra time to my cleaning, which is unfortunate, but hey ho, has to be done, right? So this is what her room looks like, all nice and clean. I opened all the windows because the day was quite warm. On to the second bedroom now. I always just start by folding clothes and putting them away, making sure that all the stuff that has to be put away is put away before I do anything else. And then now I'm making my bed. It's such a process making my bed sometimes, I find, but I will never stop making it this way. I absolutely love making my bed look so, you know, hotel feel to it. I love that look. I am still keeping this throw on my bed just because it is still very cold. I'm still very cold. I think until the temperature is like 18 degrees, then I will think about it. But for right now, it still stays on my bed because I love how cozy it is at nighttime. So onto the windows. I have to clean all the windows today, so I am doing mine now. I am just using an all-purpose cleaner to clean the windows because I'd run out of my window cleaning. I always use Mr. Muscle window cleaning, and I'm using the same all-purpose cleaner to clean all my mirrors as well today. So the room is all done. This one is finished. Hurrah, we're making great progress. So on to the next one. Look how clean those window sills are. So I'm on to my son's bedroom. Same thing. I do the same process. I think I kind of got a process going today. Let's make beds first. So I'm in his room. I make his bed first. In my room, I don't have a process. What am I talking about? There's no process going on here. This is a crazy way that I clean. This is always how I do it. I just don't seem to be able to just follow one simple process. I admire people who do, but I don't. I literally just go, and every room just tells me exactly what to do, and I just do it that way. I guess it comes out all right. I'm sure it does. So I'm not bothered. So here I'm just making his bed, as you can see. So I'm not changing any sheets today. I changed everybody's sheets a couple of days ago, so I'm keeping them the same. That little blanket he's had since he was a baby. He's 7 now. He's had that blanket since he was a baby, and I just leave it on the side because he gets really hot at night, and then he uses that instead of his duvet cover. So I'm just tidying things up, putting stuff away. As you can see, there's always clothes on this boy's floor, or it doesn't matter how much I talk about it, there's always clothes on his floor. So they're picking those up, and then I am cleaning all the cabinets, the top of all the cabinets, and the radiator cover as well. I'm using Mr. Sheen to do this. I use Mr. Sheen on all my wooden bits. And then just hoover, push his toy box, because you're always bound to find socks and halfway toys at the back there. And look how clean this window is. I cleaned his window as well, and we're going great. Things are looking up. I am getting exhausted, but I am nowhere near done, so have to keep going. this is his bedroom, all clean and tidy, and yes, I'm happy with it. All good now. On to the toilet. We have a separate toilet from the bathroom upstairs, so I am cleaning the toilet. I can't do anything with the bathroom today. So I'm using this Parazone toilet cleaner. I just pour loads and loads of that in the toilet, and then I leave that in there to do its business. And then I'm using a Dettol antibacterial all-purpose wipe. I use that. My trick is I always use my kids' old clothes. Like, not, you know, things I can donate, I would donate, but like vest and pajamas and things like that you can give to anybody or you can take to a charity shop, I pile them in a little box, and I keep them in my airing cupboard, and I use them to clean the toilet. So when I do that, then I don't have to worry about, you know, I just clean it and then I throw it all away. So this is the toilet all clean. I have bought this soap dispenser from Home Bargains, as well as this. I was very surprised to find this at Home Bargains. It smells gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and it's vegan too, which works for me. Yeah, so I bought that. I was very excited to find that, so I decided to, so I thought I'd share it with you. But this is the toilet all cleaned. It looks nice and clean and fresh, and I did the windows as well, even though I didn't show you, but I did the windows in here too. Now that all the rooms are done, I'm just hoovering the landing. Yeah, and my hoover, just in case you were thinking about it, my hoover is Miller Hoover. Is the best hoover ever. I also thought I'd share this my little stair basket with you guys. I love it. I carry it everywhere when I'm cleaning. I have this basket and a bin, and this basket I will take stuff from upstairs that I don't and bring them downstairs, and vice versa. So it's a very handy thing to have. I am emptying my basket, as you can see. So all those flowers are going back to the shop. I'm getting quite obsessive with flowers, and a few other things that I brought home that I have to take back out again. So those go in that bag, and then some bottles that I brought upstairs, and the rubbing alcohol normally stays down here. So see, it's a really handy thing to have. I need to clean the washing machine, and this works well for me. So I'm just using vinegar, some soda crystals. I use Zoflora, and then obviously then I'll use a washing machine, the Calgon, what do you call them, the Calgon descaler, that's it, descaler. So I pile all of that in there because I just washed my canopy from the garden. I didn't feel good about it, so I added some more antibacterial wash in there and putting on a hot wash, and I'm just washing the machine first before I do any more laundry. I'm putting away also some dishes that I had washed from before, and just tidying up around the kitchen first before I clean anything, putting away food and things like that. I had to stop cleaning and give the kids some lunch because they're on holiday, and now I'm just doing a few dishes that are still sticking around, and yeah, they're busy dancing. And I have been struggling to find a decent cleaner for my sink, and I wasn't able to find anything, and then it just dawned on me, you know what, and the problem I have really is the lime scale all over the sink. So I am using a bathroom lime scale remover, and it works amazingly well on my sink. And then I put water and a little bit of Zoflora, and I put that in my microwave, turn it on for 2 minutes, and I let the steam do its thing, and it comes out, and I just wipe it down with a cloth. Such a simple way to clean the microwave. Onto the cooker, I'm just using Mr. Muscle kitchen cleaner, and I just scrub it a little bit and wipe it down. I also wipe down the counters as well, and yeah, and kitchen is almost done. I normally let the scaler sit on the sink for a little bit before I wash it down, so that's what I am doing now. See what I mean? See how clean it makes it look? I can't find any map of any country on my sink. That drives me insane, so I'm glad I don't have that anymore. And yes, I will hoover now and mop the floors. To mop my floor, I use Zeflora and a wooden floor cleaner mixed together. And yes, so that's what I'm using to clean the floor. So that was just an empty spray bottle, and I'll put some floor cleaner, some water, and some Zeflora. And this is what the kitchen looks like, all nice and clean. Yes, so that's where we are. On to the next room. In the living room, I try to do this at least once every 2 weeks. I will remove all the cushions. See what I find? Cards. I will remove all the cushions and I will hoover inside the chair first before I do anything, because the things I find there sometimes, don't ask, honestly. So this is a trick that I use. I stand on top of it and then it creates tension, so everything that's sitting at the back will fall onto the chair itself. Then it makes it a lot easier for me to clean it. And so I do that, and then I put my pillows back, and now I'm just cleaning my coffee table. I am using the same cleaner that I used, the all-purpose cleaner that I said I made. So it's just a Flora, some all-purpose cleaner in there, and some water, and it's exactly the same thing that I use. And if I run out of all-purpose cleaner, I'll just use vinegar and Zeflora. Zeflora is always in something in my house, always. So yeah, so that's what I'm using, and I clean all to clean pretty much everything. For my lanterns, I normally just use a dry microfiber cloth. I don't put any spray, any water, anything on it, just a dry cloth. And I just use a microfiber cloth, which you can buy from anywhere. They are the best cloths to use to clean. And now I'm just hoovering. I hoover everywhere, paying a lot more attention to my rugs. This rug needs some TLC. I am looking for a new rug. I still haven't found one that I love, and which is this big, that I can afford. So I am looking, but in the meantime I'm going to clean this one. So if you want to see that, let me know. Now on to mopping. The same process that I did in the kitchen is what I'm doing in here, just mopping the floors. That thing hanging on my door right there is the canopy cover that I was telling you about that I washed. Yeah, so I need to fold that and put that away as well. I'm not particularly happy with how clean it came out. I might have to wash it again, but we'll see. This is a tradition that I have. This is a Christmas light. For some very bizarre reason, this light always stays in the house up until around now. I love it though. I love it. It's such a nice, beautiful light. But yeah, I'm taking it down now because it's too much. So I took it all down, and then I just cleaned that door that leads to the conservatory. I'm not cleaning the conservatory today because I cleaned it yesterday, so it's all nice and clean. And this is what the living room and the dining room looks like. It's all nice and clean. I am exhausted and happy that the house is clean and ready for spring. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to pick up something or at least inspire you to clean your own home. Please subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Happy spring, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.